Are you guys ready for the big reveal? So today I'm getting my hair done and we're no longer being brunette anymore. I'm really excited because it took me 6 years to get to blonde, and then I decided to go back to my normal color, and it's just not a vibe at all. Like, I just feel like a Margaret or a Karen, but I want to be a Lindsay. So the plan for today is we're going to hit legs. I'm excited because today I've got hammies and it's been a while since I've done this session. I've also changed up my training program to, instead of full body, so my recovery basically was getting very short, because when you're at a certain point, especially with full body, and I know we say full body is mostly for beginners, but I was trying something new, and honestly full body worked very well for a very long time for me, because I was hitting the muscle more frequently, and it didn't have as long days in between to rest. Like, it just worked really well. But I found recently that I just kind of wasn't recovering, and I'm just not really growing from this split, despite, I don't know. So we changed it to posterior anterior rest, posterior anterior rest. It's kind of on like a rotation. So that way we're kind of separating muscle groups to have like a little bit more recovery. But yeah, I had my first session back the other day of like normal calories, like normal carbs, and I'm feeling oh my God, look at my arm. It looks fucking jacked, even though I look pale as fuck. I am so excited to get back into a build and have some decent calories. I feel like my head looks like an egg. All right, so today we've got barbell hammy RDL, kneeling ham curl, machine hip thrust, standing abduction. Awesome. I'm really excited. I've got about an hour and a half to do this before I get my hair done. But yeah, I feel like my head looks like an egg today. I'm still pretty full from my pre-workout meal. It probably wasn't a great idea to have such a high fat content. I did add in flax seeds to help with estrogen production. So yeah, let's go. All right, fam. So first we're moving into a single leg hammy curl. I love this one, but it's a love-hate relationship at the moment because I haven't been able to progress very much. So this time I'm trying to really drop down the weight and just focus on improving my form. As of lately, I've been reading a few really cool books. The first one you have to check out is The Happiest Man on Earth. It's not about bodybuilding or gym, but it's really helps you to be grateful. Yeah, it's an incredible story. And then second one is The Hormone Cure. Absolutely amazing. The third one, The Period Repair Manual. And the fourth one is The Heart is the Strongest Muscle, although I only got halfway through it. But yeah, those are my top picks from August. Definitely felt a little bit clunky. I think next time I need to do some hammy warm-ups. It just felt not very good on my knees. So I'm going to do some hammy warm-ups, but I noticed that I have a tendency to drive my knee in and use more adductor the heavier it goes. So I'm going to have to regress these a little bit. So yeah, I've got a load set and a back off set. Anytime I'm struggling to bring up a muscle group, I think it's a good idea to take down the weight and focus on your intention. Because if you're going super heavy, what most people don't realize is like all the other muscle groups can take over. You know, it can transfer into calf, quad. You know, it may not be even much hamstring, but when you go lighter, you can really isolate the muscle you're trying to a little bit better and then build back up from there. Yeah, I always notice if I'm having a hard time growing a muscle group, but I'm going really heavy, I get very attached to like the weight load. But as soon as I start really dropping out the ego, lowering the weight and building the weight back up while maintaining that form and the intention, that's when I see the best growth in especially my hemis, which struggle to grow. You know, I was doing hip thrusts for 150 once, and I had to drop them down to 60 kilos and focus on my intention and hip extension. And I saw better growth than I ever did. Yeah, definitely a bit of a adductor. Definitely a bit of a adductor in there. Yeah. Another thing with these is you don't want to drive up your foot super quickly, explosively. Another thing with ham curls is you don't actually want to explode out of them, because then it's going to be a little bit more calf. So for the first 15 degrees of the movement, control it and then explode. Then it's going to be more hammy than gastroc. Right, so now we're moving on to RDLs. I'm super excited. It's been a while. I love barbell RDLs. So in all honesty, I literally have no friends outside of the gym. Like, it sounds really unhealthy, but I don't have many friends, especially for a girl. A lot of girls have girlfriends. I have fuck all, but the friends I do have are at the gym. And I just think the gym is the best place to like meet people and lifelong friends. Because one, they're not into drugs, hopefully. Two, they all have like an interest of kind of bettering themselves. It's not like, you know, meeting someone out at a bar that's just wants the, you know, the fun life. I just found the quality of people you meet in most gyms to be very, very good for, you know, lifelong friendships. You know, some of my best friends, like one called Cyril, I met in Cairns 12 years ago. We met at the gym when I was 17. Still good mates. Not going to lie, this outfit today has me very scared of getting a nip slip, but we'll just have to see. Hopefully no one sees it. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a warm-up. I'm warming up to basically 100, 110. Just a couple of reps every 20 kilo weight increment. Honestly, like, oh my God, look at my shoulder. Just shows adding back in carbs what they do. I'm a real fan of Google Drive and Excel spreadsheets. I would eventually like to move towards using like paper workbooks. But I just like the idea of being able to always like not lose something and kind of reference it in Google Drive. Let me know down below. I'd love to know, do you use an app? Do you use like Google Sheets, or do you use just like old school paper to track your workouts? I'd really love to know. So comment down below, because I'm going to try an app, but I want to eventually kind of move to tracking on paper. I do like to have a look back at my old programs though. It can be really useful just, you know, to see where you're at a couple of years ago, which is cool. But I'm an Excel girl. I can't get over it. I love it. All right, so today we're going to try and hit 110 for 10. 115 for 10. By the way, the song Supersonic by Skrillex is an absolute banger. I'm really enjoying listening to that lately. Let me know what kind of genre you guys listen to while training. I love a mix of like techno, trap. A lot of what I listen to doesn't even have the genre. If it vibes, it vibes. So I actually had to really take down the weight. And this is karma. This is a prime example of what not to do with your training. And it's so like ingrained in me, these like overtraining behaviors that I learn it the hard way sometimes. I'm human too. But basically, I did a session the other day at a different gym. I'm sure you know about the gym, and it was a crap session. Like, it was just a terrible workout. So I did a big no-no, and later on that day, I went back to my normal gym and redid the session. That was about 6 days ago, and my body still hasn't caught up to the recovery. So my performance is really low today for what it should be. So like, that's an example of the recovery hole that overtraining will put you in. And if you take like over a week or whatever, like a really long time to recover, that is time that you could have been stimulating the muscle to make gains. So yeah, I guess I shot myself in the foot, but we live and we learn. I won't be doing that again. All right, we are back from the gym. Unfortunately, my camera died. Anyways, post-workout, I've got Iso-Lucid by Axe. If you haven't tried the honey bee hive flavor, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You have to try this. It's honestly like the best tasting protein I've ever had. Before this, I did use Rule 1, which also tastes great, but nothing tops the honey bee hive Axe flavor. They both digest very well, but I love its ingredients. Quality is really good. So yeah, I've got some cream of rice I made previously. So I think I may be looking to coach myself soon, just because I find having your boyfriend coach you, you don't really take it seriously, and he doesn't really take it seriously as well, me as a client. So, oh my God, when Weena stretches, she gets so long. So yeah, I might try and coach myself for a little bit. I'll keep you updated. The reason I do like having a coach is because it really just takes the guesswork out of things. Like my brain, my ADHD brain, the way it works is that if I have too much to think about, if I'm constantly tracking macros, it creates so much overwhelm and confusion in my brain, which already has a capacity for getting overwhelmed. So I just find like having a coach just takes the guesswork out, and you just follow a fucking plan. And it just really eliminates guessing what to do and whether you're moving towards the goals. Like, it's absolutely worth it for me to pay that money to not feel overwhelmed all the time. Hello, wiener sausage. Jacob and I are making it a tradition to buy a wiener sausage every Christmas. She is the best impulse buy that I ever purchased. Come on, I already fed you yesterday. I'm actually like nervous as fuck about getting my hair done, because it's been such a long time, and I don't know if I'll go fully blonde or just like a little bit, but yeah, the brown is just not a vibe anymore. So yeah, I feel like my head looks like an egg. This is Tyler. She'll be doing my hair. What are we doing today? Oh my God. So we're going to do some face framing so I don't look like a librarian anymore. I'm just over it. I look like Hermione Granger. Yeah. It's ratchet. I swear meme therapy is like literally more effective than regular therapy. There's this page on Insta called ADHD Meme Therapy, and it's gotten me through some rough fucking times. So funny. This is literally me on YouTube. We just put on the first bit of blonde. Oh my God, scary.
You're what?
I feel bad for Tyler having to manage my ratchet hair today. I'm loving the pink. What's your opinion of BBLs?
Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy. Yeah. I think I've seen about 2 good ones in my entire life, and the rest did not good. Actually, I've seen it on Google. They open up the heart and it's full of fat. How fucked up is that? Yeah. No thanks, we'll stick to hip thrust for now. What, like, if you were to wear a hairstyle to the gym that's low maintenance that looks good, what would it be?
With extensions or without?
Either way, with like long hair.
I am a high pony slick back.
You can talk into the mic if you want.
High pony slick back.
High
girl.
pony slick back. I like that. Yeah.
That's my go-to. But if I'm on the treadmill and I'm running, a low pony slick back.
Low pony.
Because I hate the sway.
Ponytails just annoy me. I
Same.
just always go to the default mum bun. I need to change it up. Currently looking like a hermit. I think I'll just leave like this. I feel like a turtle, but I'm really anxious about the big reveal to see what it's like, whether I love it or hate it. We'll see. I think I'm stepping more into my feminine era now. I want to start more experimenting with, feminine looking dresses and skirts and makeup and stuff instead of feeling like such a ratchet tomboy all the time, because honestly it does make you feel a lot more different whether you put on that baggy tracksuit full of stains or whether you put on a nice outfit. It doesn't have to be something that is like going out, but just something that makes you feel like, okay, I could go out in this and feel great about myself. It makes a big difference. I know for a fact when I step out of the house wearing a tracksuit, I don't feel my best. I don't feel super productive. But if I wake up and put on like a Lululemon set or something that I feel confident in, you have that energy for the rest of the day. Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Oh my God, I love it so much. I've missed being blonde so much. We didn't go full blonde today, but it's just a little bit of a something to make it less boring. I like it. I love it.
How does it feel?
I really like it. It's good.
Better.
Yeah.
Wow, she's pulled it to the limit.